Hi, I'm Steve Stedman, and today we're going to take a look at one of the features of Database Health Monitor called the SQL Performance Monitor. And the way this works is if you connect to Database Health Monitor, you have your list of servers over here. If you right-click on one of the server names, you get a pop-up, and then we can bring up the SQL Performance Monitor and connect to that instance. This is a test instance that I'm using, and it'll pop up, connect, and you might have to, if you're using SQL credentials, you might have to put in your username, connects, and it immediately starts monitoring. And what it's doing is it's looking at a number of things that are going to be slowing down your SQL server. And this is something that I built after having been hired many times to track and monitor and watch exactly what's going slow on a SQL server. So what it's doing is it's updating every few seconds or so. And you can see update in 2, update in 1, and the missing indexes. It's detected that, hey, there's some missing indexes here that the server could use. It's also looking for any kind of blocking queries. And currently there's no blocking queries on the server. This is just my test server. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, in a different window, I have a transaction that's I'm going to open and do an update and cause some blocking. It's sort of my test blocking script. And you can see here, blocking queries, there's a block amount of 4. That's because I have one query that's the blocker and 3 that are waiting behind it, which is a total of 4. And if we click on this, we can see, okay, update test table, set some value equal new ID inside of a transaction, but then I never close the transaction. And it's blocking similar queries, and we can see that here's the session IDs that are being blocked and who the user is that's causing the blocking. At the same time, our indexes, missing indexes, is being updated, and this has just got some test databases on it. And it looks like I could add an index there. Again, with missing indexes, you never want to just go and blindly add them. What you want to do is take a look at what's similar, what's there, and determine is it really needed, because SQL Server with missing indexes isn't always really great at the recommendations. However, what the performance monitor is doing, unlike other missing index DMVs and things like that, is that it's looking at what are the missing indexes that will help the queries that are running on this server since the performance monitor was started. So it's sort of a right now, or since you started it, what are the things that are going to help with the performance overall. Again, the blocking queries is the things that are blocking, and because the same query over here continues to block, the number goes up on it. With the missing indexes, the cost number is sort of the total of how much execution plan time would be saved if those indexes were added. So I'm never going to go and grab that whole list and go and add them all. What I usually will do is review the top 2 or 3 or 5 and see what would be valuable to add, and then consider adding them. If we bring up the reports, we can bring up the blocking query report, which just puts it over here in a format that could be easily copied to Word or something like that. Or the missing indexes report shows all of the missing indexes with the create scripts. Or the combined report brings up both of those all combined. Anyway, this is one of those things that I use when I'm trying to figure out what's slow or what can be done to help with the SQL performance on a server. Take a look at it, see what you think. Hope this helps you with your overall SQL performance. Have a great day.